On today's episode, we're going to start with painting the twins' front lip and the side skirt flaps. We also had picked up some over fenders for Chris's 370 that actually looked like they should go on my car. And we'll install the dash that we had to cut to accommodate the roll cage. Also, Chris fixes some wiring in my gauge cluster as I start working on some of the interior pieces.
Roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky, take you on a ride, love to feel the high. We can start again, laughing to the end, screaming at the top, hope it never stops. Pain is bringing us closer, superstar and over.
Hey.
Hey, I was just going to set up my camera too.
Cool. Cool. Bags. Bags. Bags.
Today we're making room for Ed from the Z Club. He's coming by dropping off his 350 so that way Chris can do the clutch on it. We also brought Chris's parts to the shop. We picked these up from Jake Weiss, so Chris is super excited to get these on or maybe make them into like a carbon version of them, but they're gonna be crazy.
Definitely go down a lot lower than I thought they were going to. Yeah, I could live with that. I could run a spacer. I think I might want to modify them a little bit, kind of end them right where that side skirt would begin. The front has that flat look to them. I might try to match that in the back. I really don't know. I also don't want to hold it up against the quarter a bunch of times and scratch the crap out of everything. I know I'm going to cut them apart, but, when. Oh, you want to see how close that peak is?
Yeah. Actually, we should bring a front. I had to turn my car off and the door handle's broken, so I had to do it from the inside. I'm just gonna leave that cracked. But let's take a look and see how close that pink is to my pink. I mean, I'm just saying, that's pretty stinking close.
Yeah, your car is just a hair darker. I mean, it could just be the fact that, you know, it might be a cheaper paint. It might not have a good clear on it. It could just be the way it was cleaned. But yeah,
It's pretty close.
that's pretty close.
All right, let's paint your car Ruby Star pink.
No. All right, you've had your fun. Can they go in my car now?
Fine. But your car stays here, so it can be pink in a day. What?
So I figured because this piece looks brand new, I just unmasked all the corners. It's not painted. It still has the packaging tape all over it. I assumed this would never be installed in the car. So I figured that out of all the test pieces that this would fit the best. So I wanted to kind of play with this and see where it's gonna land. So put this on. Phantom, the opera style. Little white mask, right? Look at that. Look at the huge gaps everywhere. This corner sticks out. Doesn't meet up with the line here. Goes way off track, way over there. This is gonna take a lot of work. But again, if I'm just gonna stick these on.
Well, and this should be, I mean, wider because
Yeah,
it's meeting up.
that's gonna meet the other fenders. So, but as far as
But yeah.
damn. What if I get this somewhat on and then just throw one coat over the top of it, make it in a different material maybe? I think we could be onto something. It's gonna take some massaging. This is gonna be the harder side to do because of the whole steering column thing. So I'd like this side,
Okay.
but we still don't know if this is going to work. Because we never tested it after I made all those cuts. Remember?
Yeah.
So my idea is the bar is going to come through here. You're going to have to slip this open to get it around the bar. So it's going to have to flex a lot to get it around that tube. And then the same thing here, it's going to go around here. I have no idea if this is going to work, if we're going to have to chop stuff off as we go. But
Okay. Well, you have the harder side.
overall placement, that cut fit really well. This piece is supposed to go right here in that bolt. So what I did was I notched the stock plastic, but it is hitting the cage. So all I'm gonna do, I wish I had my freaking saw. I don't know. I'm just gonna lob the corner off. Hopefully it'll fit. That lines up. See, this is what I was thinking. We could put this bolt in right here and then just glue this tab back because that's where I cut it. There is a panel that goes right here with a vent in it. I was thinking it'd be really, really slick to try and reuse it, but then shave the vent off and we could just wrap it in like Alcantara or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way it would look like it was supposed to be there and it was factory. The force. Don't start that shit with the gun. If you cross-thread it right off the bat.
I'll tighten the other two.
That first one over there that you're starting at, that was a little tough.
The old Milwaukee. A little ridiculous? Yeah.
All right, so I want to put this in, but when we ran the stack gauge cluster, we had to take a couple things and splice them in, is what I'm guessing. Or maybe when the Haltech went in. I really don't know. I didn't do this, but this is in needing of repair. And it's on every gauge that goes to the harness. So what I want to do is take my time to fix all that before we put that in. It'll be good. 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 It'll be good.
What are you doing right now, Chris?
A little bit of harness repair. Some things were cut so we could make that stack gauge cluster run, or maybe it was something to tie in some gauges to the Haltech. I really don't know. But I'm just doing a little bit of wiring repair with some random wire I had lying around. Bridging those gaps, because it's important to know what your speedometer wants.
Oh my God. Yesterday we had Ed from our Z Club drop off his 350. Chris is under there jamming right now. But he's doing a transmission pull on it to change the clutch and flywheel out. We're gonna get the kit from Z1, ordering it tomorrow, along with maybe some other maintenance items. While Chris is doing that, I saw this video on like Instagram or something of this Porsche, and it was this GT3 RS, and the wing on it and all the paint was like incredibly smooth. And although I did just paint this little wing extension, I could still see some orange peel. It was pretty smooth, but it wasn't this Porsche smooth. So I'm going over it again, and I'm going to sand it all, like the clear coat flat, and then just lay a glass coat of clear over it, and hopefully it'll be just as smooth. So it's little stuff like this that I'm gonna have to remove and just keep sanding. If there's anything that we can do at home, we will bring it from the shop, bring it home. I've got this handy sewing machine, and today I disassembled some of the interior pieces, kind of like the shift boot. So we went to Joann Fabrics, got some stuff that looks like Alcantara and pink stitching. So that's going to be the next project, along with taking off all of the tweed and then put this black Alcantara looking stuff in. So that's going to be another project.